2, 1. Hello, everybody. This is Renegade Rousey, and this is the Left Hook Boxing Show. And it was the left hand that brought it home tonight. Sergio Martinez against Paul Williams. And it was a spectacular left hand that just dropped Paul Williams like an oak tree. I mean, he hit him, Sergio did, right on the button. And then Paul Williams stood there for a second like a tree that gets axed down before it just falls to the ground. Spectacular knockout by Sergio Martinez. You know, I was really looking for a fantastic fight. You know, they're talking fight of the year, so I was settling in. But I'd only had like 2 sips of beer, and this thing was over. I mean, I'm telling you, this Sergio Martinez is a skilled fighter, and he has the physical abilities to match that technique and the skill that he has. And make no mistake about it, this wasn't somebody just out there blindly punching. I think, you know, Paul Williams was kind of doing that. He was aggressive. So was Sergio Martinez. But Paul Williams was bringing the fight to Sergio Martinez early. But sometimes aggression is not the best thing in boxing, especially when you're fighting a person with the skills like Sergio Martinez. And if you see that thing, you gotta love super slow motion. Because if you watch that knockout in super slow motion, you see Sergio Martinez waiting for his moment, and he ducks the head and then comes in with that left hand, and booyah, this fight is over. And it's just like, say, a point guard in basketball making a move on somebody and driving to the basket. That's what Sergio Martinez was doing. This is a thinker as well as a fighter. That's how the great fighters operate. They're not just out there wildly punching, doing things of that nature. They're thinking in the ring, and they do a lot of work, and Sergio Martinez alluded to that. They did a lot of work in the gym. They examined tendencies of fighters, and Sergio Martinez said it himself that Paul Williams left himself open. And man, if I was Paul Williams' trainer, I think I would put a bunch of proceed with caution signs in the gym, because he's an aggressive fighter. But sometimes if you got a fighter like Martinez that can get from point A to point B quicker than you can, you've got to be careful. And he left himself, Williams was, he just left himself open. It looked like he was doing well in the fight, but it's over that quick. That's one thing you got to love about boxing. Boom, just like that. Boom, fight over. And when he was hit, I don't think anybody watching that fight expected him to get up. It's one of those knockouts like Hatton against Pacquiao, that it's just over when the mitt hits the chin. No way he's getting up from that. Spectacular knockout, and this guy is a spectacular fighter. And you know, it's one of those situations where you see this guy, you see a great fighter, but you're kind of like Kellerman was alluding to, you don't know who he fights next, where it's going to be a competitive fight. I don't know that they're going to make something with Pacquiao. You know, Pacquiao, somebody's always talking about a fight with him. A lot of talk about a lot of different fighters with Pacquiao. But I'd like to see Sergio Martinez fight somebody, because he is an exciting fighter to watch. And that's what we like to see in boxing. You know, hey, boxing has kind of had a drought here for a few months, but over the past couple of weeks, you've seen some real good fights with Pacquiao, Margarito, and then tonight, I know it was a short fight, but still, spectacular, boom, fight, knockout. You gotta love it. And, you know, I've seen a lot of guys now, a lot of YouTubers kind of getting back into the groove. And I'm telling you, when you see fights like this, and for all you promoters out there, this is the kind of fight that fight fans like to see. We don't like to see a lot of dancing. We like to see people come to fight. And Paul Williams, Sergio Martinez, Manny Pacquiao, Antonio Margarito, they come to fight. And that just, man, for a fight fan, wow! That just gets your juices flowing, man. I mean, flowing. It makes you want to jump out of your chair. And I hope we're on a good run here. We've had too long of a drought, and a lot of the fights that we want to see haven't been made. Let's hope that we're going to see a lot of these good fights coming to pass. Looking forward to a few more coming up, and hopefully, you know, I want to keep making some shows. I appreciate all the new subscribers out there, and you know, I've been working a lot lately, so I haven't got a chance to really respond to everybody, but I really appreciate it. And you know, let me know any kind of shows you want for me to put out there, and I'll do my best to get it out there. But hey, you know, boxing looking good the past couple of weeks. Hopefully we continue in this fashion, and it was the brilliant left hand that ended this night, and we'll end it with one more left hook. For now, this is Renegade. I'm out.